really weird. I've never recorded outside before. I'm sweaty. But welcome to the forest. It's a pretty cool little crevice. I figured that it would be nice because it's such a lovely day. Maybe we could do some nature drawing. I'm drawing a comic at the minute, and a lot of it is set like in nature and like there's old ruins and stuff. And I think it's nice to go and draw actual outside stuff, you know? So I've got my stuff. I got my little bag. I have my small sketchbook today. It has a fish on it. And I've nearly finished it actually, so I was hoping I could finish it. I say nearly finished, it's like halfway. I thought I was way more finished than that. This one is nice for like pens and pencils and things. It's okay for paint, so long as you don't go too crazy with it. So I figured I'd bring that one. I think I'll set up camp here, and then we could go draw in some different crevices. If I survive anyway. There's a lot of tangles because I went off the path like a fool. Like, you should never do that, allegedly. But I have survived so far, so let's see if I can continue that survival. I might start here actually, because there's some nice little mossy rocks that we could do. So I'm going to do those. If you want to draw along, I think I'll take some pictures of what I've, like, the stuff I can see, and then if I put it up, then we can draw together, if you like. I think I'll draw on this side of the page, because this, like, behind it, it's got a comic, so I think I'll make sure I don't use, like, markers or anything. But I'm a bit of one of those people that, you see, look at all these on this side of the page. It's like, oh, there's some people. Okay, it's not that bad. But oftentimes I don't draw on that. Oh, see, a culprit. I don't draw on that side because when you've got like paint or marker coming through, it makes the paper go all bumpy and then you get sad. Okay, I think I'm going to draw this tree in front. There's like a stick on the tree and it makes it look like someone's put it there. I think maybe a deer. Let's see, what do we have? Okay, I'm gonna start with a pencil, and then we can add some pen over the top, I think. There, can you see? Can you see like that? I think so. I hope you can see with my pencil, but I'm usually quite scruffy and fast with my pencil, so let's see if I can get that stage done quick. I'm going to draw like a box for it, because sometimes I like it when my stuff's in a frame. I guess maybe it feels like a comic panel, but I also don't usually talk. Oh no, I don't usually talk while I draw, so let's see how well this goes for me. Maybe I'll do a chatty one and then I'll be silent for the next one, and you can actually be calm and serene in nature. It's weird when you draw from reference, you know, because you can try and get it like bang on, you know, like photorealistic or like exactly 100% right, like, you know, in terms of where stuff is and all that. But myself, I think at this stage of my art, I like to just use it as the sort of basis of the drawing. Like, I think when, especially if I was, like, for example, learning how to draw trees, which, you know, you can always learn more, I would definitely try and follow it more closely. But I think because that's not really the purpose of what I'm doing right now, I'm more just, like, trying to get ideas for, like, composition or, like, the feel of this place we're in. So I am sort of more just, like, blocking out the shapes, and I'm going to just use what I see as an idea. I'm not going to spend too much time, like, looking exactly really closely at like, oh, that branch is like supposed to be closer to that tree or whatever, because it's gonna just make me be all tight with my drawing and not loose. So that's what I'd recommend if you're like just trying to get some ideas and stuff. Don't be too precious, you know. But then, like I said, if you're trying to learn, be a little bit more precious, because you know that tree's wrong. This is exactly not what it looks like, but oh well. We're getting tree ideas. I especially want to look at rocks and moss today, because rocks and moss are cool, but also I sort of need to look a bit more closely at them for my comic. I think it's probably going to be some close-ups, or maybe like just some focus on stuff that's sort of decayed a little bit. So I want to make sure that there's like a sort of bit of reality behind the drawing in that way. So now I'm going in with pen. I'm going to draw the demon stick. I want to look at textures in these drawings from today as well, because I think sometimes you feel like you know what something looks like, but you actually then look at it and you're like, oh no, that's 100% wrong. Oh, I haven't even said hello. Hello, I'm Becky, by the way. If you didn't gather, I'm an artist. My background's in animation, actually. I studied animation, like 2D animation in Cardiff. It was really fun. I worked in the industry for a little and ended up going a bit more down the design route, which was really fun because I've always, I got into animation because I like drawing anyway. But yeah, I sort of became freelance and have been doing a little bit more design, character design especially, and comics. So that's been a wild ride. I still really love animation though, but animation is pretty hard to do in your spare time. Some people definitely can do it, but it takes so much time and funding and all that kind of thing. It's a little bit harder, well, a lot harder to try and sustain yourself from your independent projects in that way. And that's kind of why I left the industry, as someone working in the studios, because I really wanted to work on my own stuff. So that's where I am now, making my comic. There's what's about me. I don't know. I like drawing, obviously. That's a big part of my hobbies. And I like reading, and I like going outside and playing D&D with my friends and playing games with my friends. At the moment as well, I'm in Scotland with my Tom. We both do the arts together. That's where I am right now. I'm outside Kinlochleven in the Highlands area, and we moved from Cardiff because we missed seeing all the pretty natures, and it's hard to do that in a city, you know. I'm drawing some bark right now. I'm going to shush for a while because I'm finding it tricky to concentrate on what I'm actually doing. So here's what we have so far. I'm not that happy with it. I think that, I think that my mark making in that was not very well thought out. I think it looks a bit messy. It's a bit hard to tell what's going on. I think I'm gonna add like some shadows and like some pencil strokes to it, just to try and like separate the background from this foreground a bit, and add just a little bit of like messy detail to the background. So I've gone dramatic and put a lot of dark on it, which, I think helps a little bit to distinguish some of the shapes, but, still pretty messy, but that's fine. It's a little study. Nothing has to be like a work of masterpiece art every time, Sometimes that can be a hard one, especially when you're like, I've got to be productive because I'm like trying to study and do my arts and be a good artist, and I get that. Like, it'd be a bit hypocritical to like say that I don't also feel that, but I suppose I'm telling myself as much as I'm telling you that it's fine. It's fine. It's fine if it's a bit trash, Let's have a look here. There's a lot of trees in the background. I'm just going to suggest them because drawing them in like that is going to make it really messy. And I'm going to like just knock back the background a bit, and then so that means there's less contrast in the background, and there's only like the really dark and really light in the foreground, and that helps you to like focus on that bit in particular. Still not great, but I like it a little bit. I think it's a tree, and trees are cool. Let's focus on some things I like about it. I like how I looked at the bark. Like, the bark doesn't look exactly how it looks in the actual tree, but I feel that I've learned a bit about how to draw some bark. This is the kind of bark I want in some of my scenes, so that's been helpful. I think I will find a new spot now, and we can go draw something new. You see those mushrooms down there? What? That's our target. There's it's a little slope, so hopefully I don't die.
Yeah, I'm much more happy with these. They're still kind of, they're just rough and easy, but I think it made a difference that I was concentrating a bit more. But yeah, those were fun. My hands are getting cold, so I think I probably will head off, but I want to see the river real quick, so I think I'll do that first.
Hill, I'm Becky. Oh no, I'm not recording this. Gonna have a coffee. Oh, I can't open my flask. Okay. Oh, it's hot. I forget things in flasks don't cool down. It's going so well so far for me.